What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now Plus. I'm Alex, and in this video, I want to talk about people getting nervous about Kena Bridge of Spirits. And I don't blame you, by the way. I want to start that off, in the first 10 seconds, just to let you know that I'm sure you're not alone. I'm sure there's other people there. And even if I don't necessarily agree, although I do think there are some good points being brought up, I think it's very, very fair to think that. So, this really has come about in my head based off of just what I've seen online. You know what I mean? I'm not like the number one Kena support or like fan club channel, although I have covered the game quite a bit. I've been excited for it since day one, and it's interesting to see. Like, I actually do think it's fascinating. I didn't think this was going to happen, but that's okay. Things unexpected happen, and as we've gotten closer, it hasn't exactly been excitement for the game releasing. It's more or less been confusion and doubt. Like more and more of those things, I would say, making into people's minds. I did a poll on my main channel asking people if you're going to buy it or not, and the numbers do not surprise me. I asked that question for movies and games, and it's never like as high as you would maybe think. A channel like mine would maybe get like, hey, you're going to buy this very big game, not even just Kena, but just other games. It's not normally the numbers you would think. But even in comments and even in videos that I've continued to make over the last couple weeks for this game, the general, I feel, talk for it is more and more people being scared versus excitement. And again, I don't really blame them. So again, from me, I'm pumped. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to play this game. From other people, they look at the negatives in that we don't know all that much about it. And I actually think, again, I get where they're coming from. I actually think that's not necessarily a bad thing. There's been numerous examples for the past many, many years of seeing a game just too much. And really, me constantly saying, whether it's to myself or whether it's even to you guys, like, okay, you can stop now. You can stop. You don't have to talk about it anymore. You don't have to show it anymore. In fact, even the most recent Deathloop, did it need to be shown at 9 different events over the last year? No, it did not. Not at all. Not even close. And yet it was. So, there are games and examples where you've seen too much and you just say, okay, enough. I get marketing. I get pushing it. I understand that stuff. But, just maybe from a selfish point of view, it's like, well, don't spoil too much of it. Or, okay, I've seen enough to know what to expect. I don't need to see anymore. I'm sold, right? But different people have different measures, for that. I get that. For Kena, it's kind of on the reverse end, right? Because what we have, I believe, are just everything I've shown you guys in these videos. 2 trailers and gameplay, around 8 or so minutes of gameplay. That's it. We have less than 20 minutes of footage for Kena Bridge of Spirits, and the game releases on Tuesday. It's up to you to decide if that's a good or bad thing. To be honest, though, like a final trailer or launch trailer, I do assume may happen, but is that really going to do anything new for you? Probably not. My question, and I'm not attacking. This is not an attack to, oh, you guys that are so skeptical, let me call you out. It's not that at all. I do wonder, though, what do people necessarily want specifically to see from this game? Probably more gameplay, right? Because I guess, answering my own question and defending you guys as well, what's interesting about the gameplay we do have is it's technically not official. It was from, I don't even know what event or show it was from, but it's not like a PlayStation YouTube channel, their YouTube channel, an official 8 minutes Kena Bridge of Spirits gameplay. It's not that. It's from a second source. I would honestly say probably less than half the people that are even interested in Kena even know that gameplay exists. To some, including myself, even a couple months, because this gameplay has been out for a while. And even me, a couple months ago, I was saying, we didn't even see the gameplay besides part of that trailer that it showed, and people were like, well, there was gameplay shown. It's just, and I looked for it, and you have to look for it in order to find it. It doesn't just pop up. So I get that. Maybe that's what people want, a official gameplay. I think another thing that kind of adds on to that is the fact that they're new. Now, I've always looked at that as kind of almost a positive. You know what I mean? They come from a more animation and graphic background, which I think is fine. And they're trying. They're a small team. I think they're going to put kind of their at least as much love that they can possibly put in this game, and then it just all kind of comes down to their talent level. Maybe that, I think, is kind of invading it too, where it's okay, only 2 trailers, 1 gameplay that not everybody knows about, and that's it. And it's a very small team. Like, they've never done this before. So, like, should now we be extra worried? Because maybe they don't know what they're doing. Not, again, I'm not going to necessarily, look, I've always said this, right? Well, actually, two parts to this. Number one, I've always been a fan of this game, and I've always tried to respect this game and Ember Lab. But number two, you guys know me, whether it's from this channel or the main channel, I'm not a kiss up, right? I'm not going to kiss their feet. I'm not bowing down to them. If there's negative things out there, I'm going to call it out. I'm not afraid to do it. And if the game sucks, I'll be the first one to say, guess I was wrong. I guess all that time I was excited for it, guess I shouldn't have done that because the game's horrible. I will be the first one to do that, and so I do want to, that's kind of, again, why I wanted to make this video. I guess the final thing is reviews. Reviews, as I've said many, many times, I could care less about them. I care in the sense that I make videos on them, but I don't care in the sense that I don't make any purchasing decisions based off reviews. If this game got a 9 or if this game got a 7, I would be getting this game regardless. Now, what's interesting, though, is why haven't we seen reviews? Again, the game comes out on Tuesday. Now, from what I've seen, I mean, you guys are seeing this on Saturday, it seems like, although it's not necessarily been confirmed, but one person said it. He's kind of got an iffy, he actually has a very iffy track record. He says that codes went out on Friday, so yesterday, people got codes, and so maybe we get, and so let me make it clear, like, we're not getting reviews today or tomorrow. It's not happening. So Monday is, so the day before the game comes out, the reviews come out. That, historically, is not good. I will just say that flat out when a review, now not every time, there is examples of games coming out or reviews coming out for a game right, kind of back to back, and it doesn't have, it's not like it's a horrible thing, but oftentimes that normally signals not confident, or just not having confidence in the product. However, even a game like Deathloop's reviews, I thought they would honestly be a little scared for that reviews, because those reviews kind of came out pretty darn close to when the game released, and those scores got an 88, an 88 average on Metacritic. Now, I don't think it actually was an 88. I think it was a lot lower than that, but in terms of my review, but, maybe it's something similar with Kena. Maybe they're just kind of holding it close to their chest, and then they will release it or show people when they want to show people, the critics, and then everything will lie where it does when they give the review scores out. So we'll see. Again, I understand it. This honestly is not even a video of talking anybody down. I would say, honestly, double down on whatever. Again, be an individual. Think for yourself. I like that. I like that from any kind of person. I like that from my community. And I wouldn't say, because again, I have no, I'm not an investor. I have no stakes in this, you know what I mean? This is a game that has the visual quality of it pulled me in the very first second that it was on screen, right? And ever since then, I've been on board. And that's kind of it, you know what I mean? This is a game that I have loyalty to in the sense that it's a smaller game. It's a game I want to and I choose to support in making these videos and trying to just talk about it for people to see, and I want it to be good. I want it to be great. I want it to be game of the year. It's my most anticipated, it's not my most anticipated game of the year or of all time, but it's definitely the one I'm looking forward to right now, and it's been a game I've been looking forward to literally since last June. For over a year, this has been one of the most anticipated games that I have, so I want it to do good, but if it doesn't, and if these kind of things happen, I understand them, and I don't think people are wrong to kind of doubt it. It's $40, that's another thing. If this was a $20 game, I think there'd just be less now 40 is not 60, and 40 is not 70, so you're not going all the way, you know what I mean? And that's something I will say, to the game's credit, that is something you have to think about. You're not investing the full price of a game, but it's not a $10, $20 game. This is a $40 game. $40 doesn't grow on trees, and so I get it. I understand it if people are kind of skeptical of this game. As I've said numerous times, I am excited for it. I'm getting it on Tuesday. I will be playing it hopefully all day Tuesday. We'll see how far I get. There will be videos. They'll be on the main channel, just so you guys know if you don't follow me or don't subscribe to the main channel. I will be covering it a ton over there, and we'll go from there, okay? Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Make sure you guys are subscribed also to this channel, very important channel to me personally, so make sure you guys are subscribed, bell icon turned on so you know when all these videos go up, and I do a brand new video on this channel every single day, and so I hope to see you guys for tomorrow's video.